Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak, and yes, we are finally ready to handle our free time events. We have 3 points, we have 3 events, so we get to do every single one of them. Will we be able to do all of them today? Maybe, we'll have to see, it depends how long they are. So, let's go, let's knock them out of the park before we, before we handle our last remaining 4 SPG. Alright, let's see. Might as well just start from the beginning. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Oh, thank you again for agreeing to come out shopping with me, Van. I'm only going to buy some personal items though. You really didn't have to accompany me. You got the lengthy shopping list, right? Figured you need help carrying it all. Something about a bunch of arts class supplies, yeah? Oh, that's right. We're about to start lessons on oil painting soon. And I don't suspect I'll be able to produce something I'll be proud of within my current supplies. It's also a good chance to replace some of my older equipment with better materials too. Hey, being a student is really rough on the wallet, huh? Well, let's see what we can find. Thank you. Oh, it's surprising just how much of difference in price there can be between paints that are basically the same color. And then I have to choose between 12 color set or 24 color set. There's almost overwhelming amounts of options. And for sure, the pricier ones are supposed to have more vibrant colors that fade less and have better coverage. Not gonna tell you how to spend your money, but do keep in mind that you're at Aramis of all places. Trying to make do with stuff more suited to your stage of learning, instead of just shooting for top range goods, could be educational in itself. Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should go for something more basic and affordable then. I'd also like to buy a wide variety of brushes. I have some already, but it's just the beginner set I bought when I enrolled. Well, maybe it'd be worth buying something expensive like this fan brush then. Oh, I know, I just said not to shoot to the top range good, but with brushes. A difference in material really does open up a lot of options. Oh, you know a lot more about this than I expected. You do seem to have a lot of hobbies though. Is painting one of them? No, not really. I gave it a shot, but I learned real quick that it wasn't for me. How about this set? Looks like it'll be a perfect match for you. Oh, the luxury arm is the artist model brush. Goodness gracious, this is expensive. That will be 2000 Mira in total. I'll pay with this then. I'm quite happy with how that went. It fit perfectly within my budget too. Yeah, figured you'd end up overspending, what with everything you got. You're good at keeping to a budget for a rich girl. I wouldn't quite describe myself that way, but I suppose school has forced good habits on me. I perform a lot of different jobs as part of the student council. Maybe I could use some of those skills back at the office. I wouldn't mind helping with all there is to do at the office. Having finished shopping with a little time to spare, Agnes decided to stop by Riverside to test her new art supplies. Don't know why I'm even surprised an Aramis student would knock it out of the park with art too. Hey, all I'm really doing is applying what we've learned in class. But it's nice spending an occasional off day painting like this. The light reflecting off the river surface is beautiful, and the breeze feels quite nice, it's fun. Good to hear, though painting the cityscape feels a fair bit advanced. Really? I feel like I see painters doing it all the time. Come to think of it, Aramis the artist himself drew a number of Edith landscapes, I believe. If I recall correctly, his earlier work depicted immigrants who'd been turned away from their homes. His later works depicted the streets of Edith after the Calvadian Revolution. The biggest constant is he always paints people, not just landscapes. That's not a surprise, coming from one of the main parties behind the revolution and your school's founder. Though I also heard he was a real weirdo. All of the artists tend to be. I don't think you're too far off. I've heard of his eccentricities in some of my classes. But sitting here right now, painting a city landscape just as he did, helped me imagine what he might have thought of as he did this too. I can't help but think that he would have wanted the peaceful joy he painted on his canvas to reflect forever outside of it too. Hey, you might not be too far off there. Oh, no way. So, you know... What? You're kidding. Oh, they're Aramis students, and they're probably on their way back home after their club activities. Let me know if I'm being rude or anything, but I kinda think you should have joined the club yourself. I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. I'm more than happy keeping busy after school and on the weekends with my part-time job. Yeah, with working at ARKRIDE Solutions, she doesn't have time for clubs, and that's a sacrifice she's willing to make to find out everything she can about Genesis, and of course making some extra money on the side. Oh, it taught me a great deal, just working with you and everyone at the office, and needless to say, I enjoy it a lot too. Of course, I do still make time to contribute to school activities when the time allows for it. Well, if you're enjoying your student life, then there's no reason for me to butt in. You're not the kind to neglect school and flunk out just because of a part-time job. I agree there. I've always liked studying, to be frank, so it hardly feels like a burden. I like organizing study groups in my free time. Studying with friends is surprisingly effective. There's always something new to learn from others. You can never truly stop learning. It's hard at times, but it's also very rewarding. Yeah, I trust you. Just don't go missing out on quality time with your friends just because you're busy with your job, okay? The friends you make in school have the potential to be some of the best you'll ever make. And this is basically your only chance to ever do that. Oh, I will keep that in mind. I thought she said she was working a part-time job, but they just went shopping and now they're even painting. That is so suspicious. I need to look into this more. Ven and Agnes returned to their patrols after she was done with her painting. And yeah, that guy, probably someone on the student council as well, that might have a little crush on her and think that everything that is suspicious needs to be vetted. This will come back to haunt us, isn't it? Is it going to be in a later event time or actually in the main story? We'll see.
I really want to get to know you better, Van.
Anya's connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Strong-willed student. Chain effect plus 5%. Finally level 2 with Van 2. Defense. Up 10. Shrewd negotiator. Perfect, that wasn't too bad. And if the others are around this time, we'll be done before we know it. And having said that, we could probably have fitted it in on the last episode as well, but I thought it would be a bit longer than this in all honesty. But that's fine. Alright, let's see. A walk around Sidon. It's been a while since I just wandered around on my own for a bit. Maybe I'll hit upside? I've got some downtime on my hands after all, so I just hope I don't run into any trouble. Alright, let's run into trouble. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Yep, that's luxury. Excess Express all the way. I don't think I could handle her. No. Resist the temptation, Van. Only got eyes for Ingrid. Can you really say you love your car when you haven't modded the hell out of it yet? Hey, aren't you? Hey, look who it is. Bumped into each other in Langport too, didn't we? We have a knack for doing that. Well, what timing? I've been looking for you. Is it true that you and your company had a hand in resolving that incident? May I ask a few questions, please? I like your accounts of the events. Whoa. Okay, slow down. What we're talking about here, you might be mixing me up. We booked it back to Edith after you saw us, so I don't think we had any part in that. I have reports that you were at the scene. Don't play dumb, please. We also heard that you traveled to Krail Village shortly after that attack there. There's something about you. Something that makes these incidents pop up wherever you go. There's gotta be a correlation. Yeah. No, we weren't even there. Man, she's nosy. How the hell does she know? Oh shit. Is that dingo over there? Wait, really? Hey, you're not getting me with that again? You're trying to throw me off the scent, just like you did with that Maxim scoop. No, seriously, I swear that's him. And who's that lady hugging his arm? Are you actually serious? Wait. Oh, sly dog. I didn't think he had it in him. And that's a pretty snazzy hotel they're walking into. What's the scoop there, I wonder? Oh, just wait a second. Not sure why you're hounding me. Shouldn't you be looking into Dingo? I know. I need your help with him. You specialize in investigations, right? You're all like sneaky and stealthy and stuff. Well, no, I ain't a detective. Why would I still tail a guy like that? Fine, I can stalk him. What are they saying? I can barely hear them. Hence why I said we should get a bit closer. Well, then he'd spot us for sure. Hey, for my sneaky and stealthy experience, no, I think we'd be fine. Sorry for keeping you like that. Oh no, not a problem. I'm glad we're able to talk out some more. I'll be back, you know? Huh? So what the heck were they talking about? They weren't breaking up, were they? That's not the vibe that I got. What? Hey, how long have you two been there? Dingo, well, told you, he knew from the start. Dingo, what was that woman just now? Is she your, you know? No, she's a colleague, Marielle. She's on this selection committee for an award body. Award buddy? Oh, don't tell me. Somebody got himself a Pulitzer, huh? Well, not quite, but yes, they've been bugging me about it for a while. Wait, the Pulitzer? You're in the running for the highest journalistic award in the land and you didn't tell anybody? What for? Why are you being so secretive about... my stupid phone, who could it be? The editor-in-chief. Now. Hello? Okay, yes, right, I get that. What, sir, please, okay, alright, I'll be there in a bit. Ouch, they tell you to stop wandering around and start doing your job? Of all the stinking times. I'm holding you to this, Dingo, you better fess up next time. Looks like you got your hands full these days. She's eccentric, I'll leave it at that. But damn, nice job on the Pulitzer now. I had no idea they were reaching out to you about that. Thought about, now that I think about it, I guess you were kinda shoo-in. You were on the ground for the war, if I recall. Yep, I remember running into you once or twice. You were on the Mirage side, but you still lend us a hand from time to time. I had cons with all of Calvard's media outlets at the time. The Royal Guardian, the Tyrol Times, you name it. I even branched out to some international outlets. I was chasing the truth behind it all, everything else be damned. I put up a lot of stuff together from a bunch of different sources, so I guess they wanted to recognize that. I heard you were up on the front lines when the fighting broke out, snapping photos of the battle. The reality of war, those outlets called it. You were anonymous at the time, but I had a feeling it was you. Blew everyone away. Well, that's the thing. It wasn't just me. I can't accept that award in a good faith if it means putting down everyone else. I'd hope they'd just leave me be if I kept running long enough, but nope. Here they are in Edith. Hey, I get that, but come on, don't sell yourself short. You risk your life out there to get those photos. Someone's got to be recognized for that, and it might as well be you. Plus, you accept that award and give you a platform. You can thank all of them once your articles start selling like hotcakes. Nah, still doesn't feel right, and I don't think I'd be that big. Nope, old Dingo Brad is a 2-bit gossip rag reporter. That's all I'm ever gonna be and all I ever wanna be. I mean, sure, I guess, it's your life and all. You let that whole nihilist bit slip a little when you watch over the new girl though. Just a heads up. That's rich coming from you. You act all tough, but then you ferry all your part-timers around like some kind of mother hen. Big old softy. Huh. Hey, but, well, I guess you've got a point. There's nothing wrong with training her up as an apprentice. Don't need to give it a cool spin to justify it. Nothing wrong with you doing you, just as long as we don't make fools of ourselves in front of the young'uns. Hey bud, you're on the right side of 25, you are a young'un, but yeah, we gotta keep moving forward, you know? Van bid Dingo farewell and returned to his work.
Always room for improvement for us role models.
Yeah, definitely. Dingo's connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about him. The Blind Lady Killer. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have some time left on our hands. Alright, let's see. And that leaves us with an invitation from an old friend. Seemed like Anna's frozen over cause Renee invited me out to have a tea with him. But hey, I guess we do have some things to catch up on. I guess I'll go along with this for once. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. So, what's the big deal, Renee? Why drag me all the way out here on such short notice? Well, you know, I prefer it if you didn't call me that. All these years later, and I still have to remind you first thing when we sit down to talk. You never change, do you, Van? Hey, I only call you that because it's still your name, pal. Change your name and I'll change what I call you. Simple as that. I take that back. You have changed. You're now way sassier than before. Now then, I realize that ever since we exchanged contact info, we haven't once gotten together in private like this. So, since I had some time to relax away from work, today I decided to call you over here, and now here we are. So you don't have any real business with me, is what you're saying? You're a real roundabout guy, you know that? Most guys, when they just want to shoot the shit together, they do it over a couple of pints at a local bar or something. Trust me, I have plenty of reasons to drink. We'll have to make time to do that sometime later. Unlike your free-wheeling self as a spriggan, those of us in the government always have our hands full with work. And I never said I didn't have business with you, Van. Don't you think it's my job as something of the older brother to wonder how you're doing and want to check in? Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? Well, I'm just about the same as ever, barely keeping the business afloat as best as I can. You know how it goes. Well, you brought in more help though, didn't you? I heard he attached to Heyuhei as well. With one glaring exception, I have to say you're building up quite the seedy roster of lackeys over there. Hey, could you not take up these things like your world-class shovel before I even said a word about them? But just so we're clear, they foisted themselves onto me without asking. They're not there because I asked them to be. If I had it my way, I'd still be flying solo and everything would be perfect. You say that, but you have a noticeable spring in your step compared to before. It's fine to say you like them, Van. You're not a child anymore. No need to be bashful. Oh, shut up. It's always the same thing with you and Elaine both. And you, I should say? If nothing else, I imagine your helpers will be good for you in the long run. My hope is they'll keep you from being tempted to repeat what you pulled before. Certainly Elaine and I would both appreciate it. Aren't you going to pick that up? It's probably a work call, isn't it? Oh, don't worry about it. This is more important. Now, you're not in a rush, right? So why don't you and I stay here for a while? At least until we're done drinking our coffee. You can even order some dessert if you like. Is he trying to pin us down here for the time being? Are we going to be arrested? Or are they doing something that they don't want me to know about? I know you shouldn't distrust a friend, but this feels suspicious. It'll be my treat. I am feeling generous. Are you telling me we're... Keep talking like normal and don't look alarmed. This must look like a perfectly natural conversation. Ah, he's being, let's say, stalked. Yeah, he's talking to that guy we have in our data. Alright, I'll come to you again later. Looked like he took off. Am I right in thinking it was you he was watching and not me? Indeed, your intuition is on point. Correct, no problem here. Proceed with things as we originally planned. Adios. This is why you really called me out here, isn't it? Oh, no need to be so upset. It wasn't entirely about me. I genuinely wanted to hear how you were doing too. I didn't say I was upset. Hey, his name is Hubert. He's a relatively recent hire of the CID who joined us a year and a half ago. That's all? He sure looks and acts like someone who's a lot less fresh than that. What's a guy like him doing looking after one of the agency's own analysts? Well, I said he was new to the CID, not the occupation itself. He used to work for the Imperial Army's intelligence division. One of Erebonia's guys? Didn't their agency just get a big reshuffle a little while back? That's right. With the Iron Bloods out of the picture and the war over, he said he saw the Empire as a lost cause. So he came over our side and was nice enough to supply us with intelligence about the founding of Erebonia's new intelligence division. He still maintains his citizenship over there as well. A double agent then. He is, insofar as most people within the CID are concerned. Hold on, are you telling me he's a triple agent? Yes, in all likelihood, he's a triple agent. He hasn't fully defected to our side. His real objective is to either obtain information on us or disrupt our operations. All under the order of Lecter Arundel at the new division. Hey, I've heard that name before. He has a reputation for being a real cunning bastard. Well, you're telling me, even with the Iron Blood gone, he's a formidable figure who continues to sit at the heart of their intelligence operations. Nearly all spies who we've sent into Erebonia since the war has either been terminated or sweet-talked into joining him instead. We've had quite a lot of eggs on our face in the recent times because of him. Alright, so back up a sec. If you already know that much about him, then that means you must be doing something about it, right? Correct. By letting him see me with you, we hope to cause a little disruption of our own within his intelligence network. With any luck, he'll be turning into a quadruple agent working to our benefit, whether he realizes it or not. Suffice it to say, it'll be very interesting to see what Scarecrow's next move will be. I'm not gonna lie, all of this double crossing crap you got going is making my head spin. And hey, keep me out of your stupid intelligence warfare. I don't want anything to do with that bullshit whatsoever. Now, no need to get so worked up. I told you that you can order anything off the dessert menu. Go ahead, pick whatever you like, it will make you feel better. Oh, don't you try to bribe me, you spectacled sadist. Van proceeded to order the most expensive desserts he could find out of spite. However, Kincaid wasn't even fazed, paying for it without a word of protest. Yeah, because he could probably declare it as a work expense, so it didn't cost him anything. Exasperated by his friend's eternal unflappable demeanor, Van returned to work with a sigh.
I'll be putting you to good use. Good use.
Good use. The lead agent. Ooh, Kincaid's getting his necks up. Does that mean he will fight with us for a bit later, or in full form? I don't know. Interesting. Because when you compare to Dingo, Dingo only provided Van with extra stats. I'm intrigued. Alright, and that's all 3 already done, way before the time that I thought it was going to be. So, I have a slight bit of an issue. Because at the moment, I still haven't updated my equipment and my orbments to be ready for our next mission. Which is, of course, going to be our Memorial Park extermination. Because we're going to go to the depths of Dirk Memorial Park, so there's going to be a level there. But before we can do that, I want to make sure that our equipment is in order. And the thing is, if we can go there, fight monsters, go back and prepare more, that would be perfect. But I don't know if we can do that. There's a good chance that when we go there, we need to stay there. So I want to make sure that we are prepared as fully as we can before we move over to that location. And if we can still grind there, afterward, only perfect. Because the location we have in the city right now doesn't do that for us at the moment. If we go there, there's just the old monsters, low set bit, no trouble, no experience. So we need a new location, and this might just be that. So, what are we going to do? I think for now, let's go back to Old Town, to the office.
What are we waiting for?
And I'm hoping to test out one thing I haven't tried yet. And that is seeing if all the updates on the shop has been added to her online store. Because that would make it a lot easier for us to check the differences between the equipment instead of running around town. So let's see. That is, isn't it? Alright, so yeah, it is the case that we can buy the stuff we just saw now all here. So do we want to go offensively? Some of these sub-parts that are definitely an improvement. Just don't have the money for it yet, so I think we should focus on the things that will make us survive the fight longer. So buy everyone a jacket, everyone some shoes, and then if we can go back from the monster location, we'll come back and buy some more. Don't like that the movement is so reduced, but we'll deal with it. We can erase it in other ways if needed. Because the increase in defense compared from before is so much it cannot be ignored. Alright, these are all the old stuff. We already upgraded those, that's why they're on 0. So we have that for him. Accuracy goes way down, critical rate goes up, and art damage up as well. I don't know, if it doesn't raise the normal damage, then why would I want to lower the accuracy? Like, this is a lot more interesting. Yes, we reduce our evasion for a bit, but it does increase our speed and our art damage. So this is interesting. Same here. Alright, so basically that's all our cash. So, yeah. Nothing here.
You've got it. Thanks for always shopping with me.
Hope to see you again real soon. Yep, very handy store now that I know it works like that. Much easier to compare stuff. We got no things. We did unlock all level 2s of the alignment. The rest is still going. Yeah, and our words are getting better and better every time. And we got enough set bit to play around with that too. But that's going to take a lot of time, because I made a bit of a list for myself with where I want to go with everybody. That way it's easier for me to see where I need to focus on, like art reduction, attack up, defense up, that kind of stuff. Because I also still want to have at least the chest on the map if we can with what we have equipped. So that's why I made a list for myself, like this character go in this direction, that character in that direction, just to make sure that we are prepared to upgrade in the most easiest fashion that we can. Alright, I think that's it for now. I think in between the episodes I will play around with my ornaments. For now, let's make a quick separate save. And since we do have time, I want to check things out. I want to see if we can actually come back if we go to that extermination location. If we can't, I will just reload the file we just made and continue from there on the next one. But let's see what it says. Should we head over to the park now? We best take care of everything that needs to be doing here before we go. As we set off for more park, the main story will advance. See, and this is the thing that holds me back, you know what I mean? Because I know that if you go to a level and you need to walk around in it, there is still the chance that you can come back and do things, but I shouldn't assume. So we're gonna leave the episode here. That way I have plenty of time to play around with my ornaments, save some sepit, and do all those little niceties with it, just so we are better prepared for what's coming next. Because so far we're doing well, but we can always do better. And I have to see if I need some more cash so I can buy some healing items. Because I think we are on the bare minimum of things. Yeah, see, like only 2 thrall. I want to up that to 5 at least. It is supposed to be like a stopgap just in case of an emergency. But I don't want to hinge it on just 2. Preferably 10 thrall, 10 terra, and whatever the hell we have here. Ooh, wait. Yes. Oh, that's actually quite nice. So that's gonna be, see if I can look at that in between as well.
Thanks for the grub.
Okay. Also have a few new food stuff.
Thanks for the grub.
Don't think we're gonna pass it, right?
Thanks for the grub.
Ooh, maybe.
Thanks for the grub.
Do you have one more?
Love me a sugar rush.
Ah, HP 250 to all party members. Doesn't hurt. Most definitely not. Exactly enough? No, we have some extras as well. Looks like we need another 5 Okay, to get to our next one, but that's okay. We have plenty of time. Okay, that was a nice addition. Does that mean
Pick something already.
Maserati curry has been added?
Be seeing you.
Yes, be seeing you too. Alright, perfect. So, for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we go on with the main story. So until then, bye bye.